Signs a man is falling in love with you. There are certain behaviors that indicate a man is falling in love with you. In this video, we will explore some of the most common signs that point to a man being interested in you and falling in love with you. After watching this video, you will be better equipped to determine if the man you are dating is really into you, or just using you for your possessions or anything else. When a man shows an intense interest in you, it is usually a sign that he cares about you. Now, let's take a look at the different types of love. There are many different types of love, and each person experiences it in a different way. Here are 7 different types of love. 1. Infatuation. This is the most common type of love, and it's usually short-lived. People experience this type of love when they first meet someone and fall in love with them immediately. They may feel passionate and excited about this person, which can make them vulnerable to being hurt. 2. Attraction. This type of love is based on physical attraction. Someone may be attracted to you because of your looks or personality. This type of love can be strong and lasting, but it can also be very superficial. People who experience attraction typically don't care about the other person's feelings or needs. 3. Passion. Passionate love is a powerful feeling that can last a long time. It's typically based on mutual respect and admiration. People in this type of love are willing to do anything for their partner, including sacrificing their own happiness. 4. Companionate love. Companionate love is a form of love that is based on shared interests and activities. This type of love is usually comfortable and stable, but it can also be unfulfilling. People in companionate love usually care about the other person's well-being and feel protective of them. 5. Friendship. Friendship is a type of love that is based on trust, understanding, and shared interests. Friendship is usually founded on mutual respect and tends to be less intense than other types of love. Friends in this type of love may be there for each other when things get tough, but they don't often feel passionate about each other. 6. Admiration. Admiration is a type of love that is based on admiration for the other person's qualities. This type of love is typically gentle and compassionate. People who experience admiration typically feel happy when they are around their partner and enjoy watching them succeed. 7. Compassion. Compassion is a type of love that is based on caring for the other person's well-being. People in compassionate love are always looking out for the other person's best interests. They are willing to do anything to help them, even if it means sacrificing their own happiness. So, there you have it. 7 different types of love. Which one is your favorite? Now to the main question. How do you tell if a man is falling in love with you? If a man is showing signs that he's in love with you, it may be difficult to tell. Here are ways to know for sure. He may become more affectionate and romantic towards you. He may try to be around you more often. He may be more clingy and want to spend time with you. He may be more willing to do things for you that he wouldn't normally do. He may be more supportive and encouraging towards your relationship. If you notice any of these signs, take it as a sign that the man is definitely in love with you. However, if you're not sure, don't be afraid to ask him directly. If you're ever unsure about how a man is feeling, it's always better to be safe than sorry. So, if you're not sure whether or not the man you're dating is in love with you, err on the side of caution and ask him. How can you respond if he shows these signs? If you're noticing these signs that a man is falling in love with you, there are some things you can do to respond positively. First, let him know how you feel. If you're unsure about how he feels, telling him directly will allow for a more open and honest relationship. Second, be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not in order to make him feel better. Be yourself and let him know how much you appreciate it. Thirdly, don't overthink things. If he's showing these signs, it's likely that he genuinely likes you and wants to pursue a relationship with you. Just take things slow and enjoy the ride. Fourthly, if you are not ready for a relationship, don't be afraid to tell him that you're not ready for a relationship yet. This isn't a rejection, it's just a decision you've made based on your own feelings. If he respects your wishes, he'll understand and hopefully respect that decision as well. Lastly, don't take any of his actions the wrong way. If he's being affectionate and loving, it may just be that he's really in love with you and is trying to show his feelings in the best way possible. Don't misinterpret anything, just enjoy the ride. If you're not sure how to respond to these signs, it's okay to seek advice from a trusted friend or family member. They can provide you with guidance on how to proceed in a relationship and help you navigate any tricky waters. How to know if a man is being truthful when he says he loves you. If a man is constantly telling you that he loves you, and he has never done anything to show that he actually does love you, then it's most likely that he is not being truthful. If a man is loving and caring towards you, he would do things like take care of you when you're sick, make sure your needs are always met, and provide emotional support when needed. If a man is not willing or able to do these things, then he likely does not love you. There are a number of other things that may also suggest that a man does not actually love you. For example, if he is constantly spending time with other women and not spending time with you, this could be a sign that he does not care about you. If a man frequently argues with you or refuses to listen to your concerns, this could also be indicative of his lack of love for you. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide whether or not you believe that a man is being truthful when he says he loves you. If you do believe that he is being truthful, then the best thing to do is to try and build a relationship with him based on honesty and trust. If he is not able to do this, then it may be best to end the relationship. Let's talk about the stages of a man's love for you. The 5 stages of a man's love for you are fascination, attachment, passion, commitment, and love. Fascination is the first stage of a man's love for you. This stage is characterized by a man being attracted to you and having an intense interest in your personality. He may be fascinated by your looks or your unique qualities. A man in this stage may show signs of being romantically interested in you, such as sending you compliments or flirting with you. Attachment is the second stage of a man's love for you. During this stage, the man becomes emotionally attached to you. He will start to care about your well-being and will want to spend time with you. He may become very protective of you and will want to make sure that you are always happy. Attachment can be a very rewarding stage for both parties involved, as it can lead to a strong emotional bond between the two. Passion is the third stage of a man's love for you. During this phase, a man becomes deeply in love with you and is willing to do anything for your happiness. He may start making significant changes in his life in order to accommodate for your needs and desires, and he may even start planning weddings for you. Commitment is the fourth stage of a man's love for you. During this phase, a man is fully devoted to you and has decided that he will spend the rest of his life with you. He may start expressing his feelings towards you in more romantic ways, such as proposing marriage or saying vows. Love is the final stage of a man's love for you. At this point, a man has completely fallen in love with you and will do anything to make you happy. He may show his love for you in a variety of ways, such as doing things that make you happy or sacrificing his own needs in order to make you happy. Things to do when your man falls in love with you. If you're noticing that your man is falling head over heels in love with you, it's safe to say that he's feeling something really special. But what can you do to make sure his love is returned in full? Here are some things to keep in mind. 1. Show your appreciation. Make sure that you show your man just how much you appreciate his feelings. This will let him know that you're feeling the same way about him and will encourage him to continue expressing his love for you. 2. Let your man take the lead. If your man is feeling particularly smitten with you, it might be helpful for him to take the lead in some of your activities together. This way, he can show his feelings in a more direct way and also ensure that everything stays comfortable between the two of you. 3. Let go of any preconceived notions about how the relationship should be. It can be really refreshing to open up your relationship and allow it to grow organically without worrying about what other people might think. If you allow yourself to get lost in your man's love for you, chances are you'll find that things just work better in the long run. 4. Take things slow. If your man is showing signs of serious love for you, it might be best to take things slow and enjoy the moment rather than rushing into anything. This way, you'll both have a chance to get to know each other better and decide whether or not this relationship is right for you. But what can you do if he's already fallen for you? If you're watching this and he's already fallen for you, congratulations. This is one of the most wonderful things that can happen to a person. However, it's important to remember that love is a two-way street, so it's important that you do the same for him. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone or something you're not. He'll quickly see through any attempts at acting or being someone else. Be communicative. Make sure you're always communicating with him. Send him texts, call, and check in on him regularly. This will let him know that you're really interested in hearing from him and that you care about him as a person. Also, show your affection in meaningful ways. Not all expressions of love need to be verbal. Sometimes the simplest things, like getting flowers or taking care of his needs, can mean the world to him. And also very important, spend time together. One of the best ways to show your love for him is by spending time with him. If he's busy, don't be discouraged. Spend time with friends or family instead. so he knows that you care about him too. May God help and guide you in Jesus' name. Amen.